morning. I was watching a YouTube video on brown bears, and I thought you might be interested in my relationships with the brown bears, or the black bears, sorry. I have encountered 5 or 6 encounters with black bears on my property. Some of them were kind of interesting, so I thought I'd tell you about them. I have some videos of them as well, and I'll tell you about them when I get to them. The first episode was I had trouble with my screen door, so I replaced the screen. That day I walked out of my storm door and I banged into a bear. The bear was right beside the door and I hit it. Didn't see it, a little cub. Well, I scared it, of course. It jumped on the platform for the screen. I thought, oh no, don't go through the screen. First of all, you'll hurt yourself. Second of all, you'll ruin my screen. So I didn't kind of push him too much, and eventually he went back out the hole in my new screen. I left that hole for the dog to go back and forth. So it's a dog door now. Or at least it was when I was there. My next incident with a bear was I was walking the dog down the driveway and my van was parked in the parking lot. I get down close to the car and all of a sudden a big black bear come out of behind the van. And I said to him, "Oh, what are you doing here?" And he ran off. So that was a good thing. Like, he wasn't more than 20 feet from me. Another incident was we were sitting in what I call the back 40, which is the far corner of my property at the time. And I was just sitting there having my morning coffee, and all of a sudden the bear come running across the property. Would be damned if Jenna didn't chase it. Chased it right up the lamppost by the highway. And it stayed there for a while, and I called Jenna back, and eventually he got down and left. So that was another episode of the bears. I have, I think, 3 videos. 1, 2, well, there was one other incident with some video. A mother and 3 cubs came along, and they sat in the back of my property. I was in the house, I don't know, for 15, 20 minutes, maybe a half an hour. The cubs would go playing, climbing up a tree, and the mother would just stay there waiting for them. And whenever there was a noise, she'd call the cubs and they'd come and join her for protection, I guess. And this went on for quite a while. Unfortunately, I didn't take a video of it, but it was really interesting, especially when you could see them for such a long time. My first video, which you can see, was I was sitting in my back 40 having coffee again, and one came out in the bush. You could hardly see it, was in the shadow. And of course Jenna saw it. She was sitting in front of me. She started barking at it. And barking at it and barking at it. And the bears just stood there for, I don't know, 5 minutes, maybe 10. Finally just wandered back into the bush. Well, next thing you know, Jenna starts chasing it. She ran to where it came in and went out, ran towards the spot, Next thing I know, she's running back like a shot out of hell, barking all the way. I got a feeling that she ran into the bear and didn't expect it. So that's on a video. Another incident was I was in the house and all of a sudden I saw a bear in the back of the property. Well, it was walking towards us, towards the house. So I kept videoing it, and eventually he came right underneath the sunroom. And I followed him, and he went around the corner. Well, after that, just to keep you up to date, I had a rubber, is it Rubbermaid? Rubber or something or other anyways, full of a bag, a 50-pound bag of sunflower seeds. Well, next thing you know, I see the bear dragging the bag right across from where I was watching. So I started to chase it. I said, get out of here, get out of the, I need the sunflower seeds. And it stopped and looked at me and eventually took off. And my neighbor and that came over and we watched it climb a tree. And eventually it took off into the bush. So that's my stories about my, I was going to say 3 bears, but my I'm trying to think of the word now. My adventure, shall we say, with the bears on my property, and I hope you enjoy it. It was a fun thing to do, and I'm happy to do it. So I hope you have a good day, actually a fantastic day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Thank you for watching.